All right, ladies and gentlemen. Man, these matches, they just keep going. They just keep going. We got Mana, UBW, jumping into this match. Make sure that Tree Shark knows. There we go. Mana, UBW.
Are those off? Those look a little off.
Guys, these look off. I'm going to move them over. Just like that. That looks better. Let's get the popo out. Let's check this out. Mana in the blue trunks. UBW in the red trunks. Let's take a look at these rosters here if you guys wanted to see this. We're already into the next round. When I get a break, I will talk to you guys about these teams and about what's going on. We're getting results from the last matches already. We're going a little bit long. Some of these matches are just crazy. Looks like Mana. All kitties today, baby. All kitties. All kitties. Using all blue wolves. Looking very, very beautiful. Mana gonna concede that central pyre and heading all the way to the north. UBW was able to quickly gather or grab the north pyre. But Mana has a bigger team up here. They have someone named Land Whale, so I already like this. But guys, if you check out the second stream, Minea on NMAS Entertainment 2 is going to be playing Nephilim and Please Be Gentle from Group F. So it looks like North Pyre is going to be in favor of Mana, but UBW doing a little bit of what Starlight was doing, which is leave enough people up here where they cause a bit of a threat and keep Mana occupied. So I'm going to head to the Central Pyre. Mana should be able to clean up that North Pyre. Make this bigger, and now, of course, my Terralith and my Naga Reaver icons are bugged out on my minimap, but that's okay. We'll keep our eye out for both of those spawns. They spawn a little bit later. Terralith first, Reaver after. UBW able to hold down the Central Pyre. Mana is a little bit low. There we go. Got some heals coming out from How do you say that? Aristia. Oh my goodness. Aritzia. There we go. I did it. Tonka can read. Mana going and capturing the Central Pyre. Getting knocked down a little bit. Pikachu, what are you doing outside of your Pokeball? Dropping some damage. A lot of kitties. This is a kitty versus kitty fight, I just realized. Both Mana and UBW. You know what? Both of these teams are talking to each other. Both of these teams know. They say, let's kitty versus kitty this match. Mana grabs the Central Pyre. Still controls the North Pyre. Not a lot of focus on the south. Mana's going to clean up the middle. Let's take a look at the score. 4 kills and 3 deaths in favor of UBW. Yes, excuse me. But just a couple more deaths, actually. Now 5 deaths on UBW. So close match so far. I'm excited about this one. This is looking good already. The Giga pulling everybody in. Not too much damage followed up by UBW, so Mana was able to get out of that one fairly clean. Decay in the background, or Decay? Decay, let's go with that. In the background here, just taking a nap. Got slowed down. The fight continues for the Central Pyre. It looks like UBW is sending some members to the north and has members in the south. I think they're preparing themselves for the Terralith. Maybe we should prepare ourselves for the Terralith in the south here, because Mana is sending a couple of members, and by a couple I mean 1, down to the south. Terralith has entered the battlefield. We'll keep our eye on this. I didn't mean to jump into the pit. Good look at his face, or his butt, or whatever. Terralith already getting taken down. Mostly members from UBW in here, but we may try and see a steal. Mana coming in. Looking for the steal here. I don't see any meteors being dropped just yet. 24%. It's going down. Pikachu grabs it for UBW. I thought Mana was going to be able to come in and sneaky kill that one, but just not enough damage and a very good control by UBW. They'll take down that Terralith, which will give them that very sexy buff, which should help them in the following fights. They will need it, especially in the north, where it looks like a fight continues. We'll head up there just to see what's going on. Actually, let's head to the Central Pyre. UBW sending a small strike force, if you will, to the Central Pyre. I want to take a look at these other scores that happened too, guys. I do want to let you all know. Village Bicycle, if you weren't watching the NMAS Entertainment 2 stream, what's wrong with you? You should be watching that one too. Check out that multi-Twitch link. We've had some people posting it. It's glorious. Love those people for posting it. Check the multi-Twitch link because you would have missed a great game. Village Bicycle was able to take down Sky Strike. So Village Bicycle will be moving on into the top 16 single elimination bracket that will be going on tomorrow. And unfortunately that means Sky Strike, they had a great tournament. They are eliminated. And in round D, Cuddle Police were able to lock that one up. So you have Cuddle Police 3-0, Starlight 2-1. They will be moving on into the round of 16. And that means the day and the tournament has ended for our Unsung Heroes and Phoenix Rising. They will be leaving the tournament. But let's not focus too much on the other matches. We'll get to them. We are currently watching Group B between Mana and UBW. Mana in the blue, UBW in the red. UBW currently has the lead. Mana fighting in the north. Reaver's up. Let's head towards the north real quick because the Reaver's going to start getting focused. I almost climbed a pillar there. Reaver is up. 2 members of UBW working on it. He's already down to 40%. 3 members of UBW working on it. I don't see anybody down there. Tensai looking to maybe sneaky kill this one. 11%. Little too early. Little too early. UBW grabs that Terralith. Mana, though, is able to grab this North Pyre. They have Central and North, so it's a trade. Terralith, or excuse me, Naga Reaver for the North Pyre. But UBW, here comes reinforcements, moats everywhere. This is the Mystics at work. Lots and lots of moats for their entire team. UBW saying, you know what, let's focus on the Pyre. Focus on the Pyre, and they're able to whitecap, and they're able to secure that. Oh, the knockdown's just a second too late. Feels like a stalemate up at the north here, but Mana does start working on trying to get at least a whitecap. They do whitecap. They start working towards their side. Who is capping? Is IE capping? Who's capping this for UBW? Mana's gonna let them recap at the whitecap. Hurt them ultimately because UBW was able to quickly get that back. I thought this was starting to turn for Mana. Unfortunately, the whitecap just caused more problems. Mana going for another whitecap? Not sure if that's a good idea. This stalemate up at the north. Nothing seems to be happening. Mana's all clumped up. They need to be careful. That can be good if they're all clumped up because they're focusing a target. But if they're all clumped up because they've been brought together by the opposing team, that spells bad news. Bad news indeed. Let's get a better vantage point from the back side here. Mana continuing to fight for this North Pyre. I'm not sure if this is that good of an idea. Time is just slowly ticking away from them. Terralith entered the battlefield in the south. I think UBW is in position to take that one, so that could be a problem. I think UBW is currently working on that Terralith. I don't see any of their icons on the minimap. That probably means they're all in the pit. Looks like a couple members are moving on the outside of it. Should be going down very shortly in favor of UBW. There it goes. Potent Terralith has been slain. 8 minutes and 54 seconds, roughly. And Mana still trying to cap this North Pyre. They're working on another white cap. Again, I don't know if that's that good of an idea because they're still just outnumbered. Meteor cast on the North. It's coming in. That's not going to be doing too much for either team. It looks like Mana's just going to run out of there. That actually might have been pretty smart. Ooh. But that was not good. Mana turned around and then immediately got picked off by a few members of UBW. UBW being very strong in this fight. Mana needs to be careful. That was a very long fight for the North Pyre. It just continued for what felt like at least 5 minutes. Mana holding down the Central Pyre. Looks like the Resurrections are going to the south. UBW is all over the place. If you look at that mini-map, there's action all over the place. Oh, UBW, though. Able to come towards the Central Pyre. They take the cap. UBW able to clean it up. Mana just a couple seconds late to the Central Pyre. They do pick up the South Pyre. So it's points are not trickling too heavily for UBW. But UBW does seem to be taking a kill lead just barely. But they've also been getting the Terralith and the Reaver. So UBW taking the as well as the Pyres and having a small Pyre lead, also taking the objectives on the map with the buffs. The Terralith, I think, has gone twice in the favor of UBW and once in the favor, or sorry, twice in the favor of UBW, and the Reaver has also gone in UBW's favor. Fighting continues in the Central Pyre. UBW keeping a very strong control of it. North Pyre goes in favor of Mana, but they did lose the Southern Pyre as well, so that has been posing a problem. Reaver is on the field. Let's go take a look. Mana looks to be working on it, but UBW is coming in. They're pulling it to the outside of the pit. UBW able to pick it up, even though they were a little bit lower. Mana just not able to get that killing blow, so I believe that's 2 Reavers now in favor of UBW. UBW making sure to always be on the points. Just keep taking Pyres while Mana is just a couple seconds behind. Mana fighting in Central Pyre, fighting for the North Pyre. Looks like they were trying to get the white cap. A lot of members of Mana on this Pyre, but UBW just able to keep a lockdown up here. It looks like it's a fairly even fight. Mana working on the Pyre. It just keeps going back and forth. Terralith rather, has entered the battlefield in the south. Not a lot of people in position for that one. Mana did grab the Southern Pyre, and they're working to try and get the Central Pyre. They have white-capped North Pyre, but time is slowly running out. UBW has a very big lead right now against Mana. Mana needs to make some really nice rotations to grab a couple of pyres, lock it down. Once you have 2 pyres, the other team isn't gaining points unless they kill objectives around the map or players. Grabbing the pyres is the big one. Does look like Mana's going to be able to hold the north, but UBW keeping him occupied. Looks like 4 members of UBW, maybe 5, still sitting around here causing problems. Pikachu, how are you still alive? Terralith goes down. UBW now has the buff on him too. This is very bad for Mana. UBW with the south, with the central pyre. Looks like they might just try and cap north pyre as well. Pikachu says hi, people. Hello, Pikachu. Congratulations. It looks like you guys are going to take this match against Mana. Trying to get the cap. There they get it. Now they only need a couple of ticks. And that will do it. I don't know why I jumped. That will do it. Mana does get taken down by UBW. Now, that was the first match of this group. So make sure that you guys stick around, because we're going to be showing some more of these matches in a little bit. I'm going to check on the status of some of these other matches, rest my voice a little bit, but let's go ahead and leave this match.